Morning, Friday, don't ask me what day it is. It's 6th of October, I've remembered. Friday, 6th of October. Quick Friday waffle start video. What time is it? It's about 8 minutes past 8 a.m. Load of washing done. Been messing with bikes. So if I turn you around, whoop. So I've taken the fork out of the other TCR Advanced SL frame, shoved it in here, and I'm just getting the height right. You can see there, I have to cut this steerer tube down a little bit. I've got my spacers in there correct. The bar height is now the same. There we go, you see, bang on the same. That slight difference is just because the bikes aren't quite level. See, if I tip it over, there you can see there now. Maybe it needs to come up a fraction more on the left one. Got to go both vertical, which is difficult. So yeah, I think the left one probably needs to come up another 10 mil, 5 mil, maybe. But what I've done is I've got a tape measure somewhere, and I've measured stack height basically from the bottom of the crown here. I need to measure it from the ground, but they've not got the same wheels in at the minute. This is a giant tyre, this is a different tyre. So I need to measure from the ground to the bottom of the stem, swap the wheel over, do the same on this one, and then I can know exactly and figure out where I need to cut. So that's a job for later this afternoon when I'm home from work. But yeah, I've got washing to hang up now. And then I think I'm starving. I need to have some breakfast. Because I did Tova's Riff last night, stage 1. And I went fairly hard. So yeah, need to have a shave as well. Get ready for work. Right, see you later. So hello. Welcome to whatever day it is today. Don't ask me what day it is today. Can't remember. Let me try and think about it. I've got really bad brain fog. So I drove to work this morning and then turned around and came home. I'm a bit under the weather. When I was on my course last week, there were people coughing and sneezing and stuff, and there's been people ill at work, so I've not been thinking straight at work, so didn't cycle yesterday. But anyway, that's not why I'm making this video. So what day is it? I think it's Wednesday, and it is the 18th of October. So this is a video carrying on from that Friday before that I've just been talking about just a couple of minutes ago. So anyway, what I want to show you and talk to you about is giant TCRSL. So I've finished swapping the fork over. So what I did is I measured from the top of the steerer, or the bottom of the steerer, top of the fork, from the crown, stack height, compared it to the orange TCR. That is exactly the same. So all I needed to do was measure from the top here to the bottom there. There's a little black spacer just above the carbon spacers that the stem sits on. So just to the bottom of that, because that's the same on both. Measured that distance, measured the distance of the stem, measured the drop down that I needed to allow for the compression, and then took it into the garage, cut the fork, put that in. And I managed to find my carbon spacers of the correct, like matte black. For some bizarre reason, they were in my toolbox in the garage. Who knows? I knew I'd got some somewhere. So anyway, used my laser tool thing there. Don't know whether you can see it. There you go. So use that thing, you know, through there, clamps it in the vise, cut the steerer down. Cut off about that much, that back in there, stem back on, cap back on, all torqued up, all lined up. Next, what I've got to do is take these are the original wheels that came with it. These are the giant SLR1 climbing wheels, the original giant Gavia tyres. They haven't even done 100 miles, these. I mean, look, they've still got the flipping little bits of rubber on the centre there. So I'm putting those on Facebook Marketplace. We're going to sell those. I'm going to, for now, put in these old Zero wheels They've got Continental GP 4002Ss on. They're 25mm. They are starting to go a bit funny, but I'm going to put those on for now. Problem with those is they're quite narrow, so if you want to swap to a different wheel, you've got to mess about. They're a pain. Yeah, they're both 25s. That's okay. So these are going on Facebook Marketplace, the wheels. So I've got to swap those over. Got to take out and put, instead of the carbon rim blocks, put the alloy rim block back in. And then here we've got a frame as well. So the frame's going to be going on separately. That'll be going on Facebook Marketplace. The old fork from the bike behind me that I've just changed, there's not enough sticking up there to be able to sell it as a frame set, so it'll have to be sold as a separate fork, separate frame. So if you fancy a medium large giant SLR frame, less fork, let me know. If you fancy a pair of giant SLR1 wheels, I'm only putting them on for £150 those wheels. I think it's £150 I put them on for. Yeah, let me know. They're on Facebook Marketplace. I can arrange postage for you. I've got a box I can post them out. You have to pay for postage though, postage unpacking on the wheel box. Likewise, frame. If you want a frame, let me know. A couple of £100 for the frame, and then I'll sell the fork separately. No idea how much to sell the fork. I'll have to have a think about that. They'll be going on later this week. I won't post the frame though. You'd have to arrange to meet me somewhere, and obviously I'm up in Carlisle. I do go down to Formby. So yeah, thought I'd show you that. So I'll get on, I'll swap these back over. I'll have a quick word when I swap them over. So there we go, all swapped over. Swapped back to aluminium Swiss stock brake pads. I had a right faff. I put the wrong ones in. I put the Swiss stock carbon ones in. Took the carbon ones out from Giant and put the other ones in. And then those are the wheels that I'm going to sell. Those ones. So, gosh, what a palaver. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. Only a short one. Catch you later. Thanks for watching. Take care.